Alright, here we go. Part 3 of the top 100 hits of the 90s. We're going to start off with number 60. Get right into it. Belle Biv DeVoe's Poison from 1990.
Good song, good song.
That chick is poison.
I always dug Belle Biv DeVoe and that album. You know, Thought It Was Me, Do Me, Poison. Really good song. I'm glad it found its way onto the countdown.
I liked it too. I mean, it had a good hook there, you know, and Belle Biv DeVoe took off. I mean, they aren't doing much now though, but hey, what you got?
No, I just caffeine crash. Anyway, I liked New Edition's work a lot more. You know, this song was good. It was cool. I think there were better songs on the album than that song. But seeing as how that was like the debut single from the album, it was, you know, it's like, hey, look at what these guys from New Edition are doing now. Yeah, it was cool. It was cool, like I said. Better songs on the album, but what was that, number
60?
60? Yeah, that sounds about right. So.
And it's funny that you said, you know, they don't really do much anymore, because freaking Michael Bivins spun off from this and became like super producer of the 90s for a minute.
Yeah,
he was Another Bad Creation. He had Boys to Men. He had 702 for a minute on his Biv 10 records.
That's right, I forgot about that.
He became like this big old force to be wet.
Yeah, he was P. Diddy before there was P. Diddy, and he was better at it.
I was actually going to say he was New Edition's version of Teddy Riley.
Wow, he went Teddy Riley.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you're right.
Back in the day. Back in the day, really.
You're right about Biv didn't steal everybody else's songs and make them his own.
Yeah. It's like Diddy's like the most well-paid karaoke artist on the fucking.
That just happened. That just happened.
It did. 59, Weezer's Buddy Holly.
There we go.
1994.
Weezer
one of the best videos of the decade.
Yeah. How can you turn Happy Days and a cool song into one? Ask Weezer and they'll do it.
Actually, ask Spike Jones.
Yeah.
He's the one that came up with that vision.
Yeah, that was such a great video. It's a great song. It's one of those songs that it's really, really hard to be in a bad mood when Buddy Holly comes on the radio. If you don't find yourself responding to that song, even in the slightest little bit, tapping your foot, nodding your head, humming along with it, you're probably dead.
Or at least cracking a smile.
Yeah.
Because that's what most of Weezer's songs do to me. They make me crack a smile. Even the later stuff like Hash Pipe and Dope Nose. It's like when they stopped being as funny about stuff as they were with Buddy Holly and Pork and Beans.
Yeah.
Keep Fishing.
Keep Fishing makes you just break out into laughter.
That's the video, man. We're talking about
I don't
songs.
care. I always do the songs
awesome
for the
band.
video.
They are. I actually got to work the concert when it was them and Foo Fighters at the Long Beach.
Oh my God, I hate you.
Well, don't hate me too much because I was outside doing mind control and I missed most of the show.
You were there. You can say you were there, which is more than I can say, which means I fucking hate you.
Weezer.
It's all good.
See,
why we gotta hate on each other?
Can't we all just get along?
They don't want to see their people coming up. We don't want to see our people coming up. We just step on them. You have fun. I hate you.
Exactly.
You have fun. I hate you. Your mama too. No, Weezer is awesome though. I can't. They're one of those bands that, you know, I can't say enough good things about. Seriously, Weezer's the shit.
There you go. 58, Sophie B. Hawkins, Damn, I Wish I Was Your Lover.
You talk about Weezer some more?
You got a tasty beverage.
You know what? I did kind of dig this song when it first came out, but it's one of those that got really tired really quick. So, next song.
That shit was tired from jump. I hate that song.
Oh.
I mean, there was at some point in the 90s, women in music just started coming up. You know, you had Paula Cole, Sarah McLachlan, Alanis Morissette,
Meredith Brooks,
Tori Amos, Natalie Merchant, once she broke away from 10,000 Maniacs.
Liz Phair.
Liz Phair.
Fiona Apple.
You know, oh my God, Fiona Apple.
We'll get to her in a minute.
But
Jewel.
Yeah, Jewel. I mean, there were, you know, all these amazing female musicians that came out, and they were just, I mean, they were wrecking shit. They were ruling the charts, they were ruling the radio, they were ruling MTV.
That's how Lilith Fair was able to get started and get over so big.
Yeah, and you could basically gauge the importance of a particular artist by where they fell on the bill. Sophie B. Hawkins, in my opinion, would be at the concession stand selling water and tampons.
God damn.
So, yeah, love you, Sophie. Not really.
We lost Mikey.
Oh,
next song, Mikey.
I'm sorry. What?
Lord, I apologize for that right there. Big
You
thing
act
is
like
got
you
new
never
game
heard
in
the
it.
fucking word tampon before.
Not when you put it in that sense of the word. 57.
Tampon! Is that going to be the Percent Word's catchphrase, tampon?
Yeah.
Number 57. No. Jay-Z featuring Amil and Ja Rule.
Can I get a in 1990?
This was another.
Are you sure? You promise?
I'm done.
Okay, good. I'm gonna hold you to that.
I promise.
Okay.
This was another
Tampon.
catchy hip-hop pop song that came out in the late 90s. Jay-Z, I forget who produced the track, but the beat was just off the chain. It was one of the first big commercial breaks for Ja Rule, who then spiraled out of control with his own career until 50 Cent came along and murdered his ass lyrically. Not physically,
literally,
still alive.
He lyrically
but
shot him
lyrically
9
just,
times.
Like, killed him. But I really like this song.
I'm crying.
I really like this song off of Jay-Z's Life of Times, the Sean Carter Volume 2, or the Rush Hour soundtrack. Really
Did
good track.
Foxy
Really good
Brown do
track.
the remix? Was she on the remix?
No.
Who
There
in
was
the-
no remix.
There wasn't?
No.
I thought there was.
Yeah, don't they remix everything?
No.
They did in the late 90s when
With Puff Daddy, now we're back there again. God damn it!
I'm sorry. He's just throwing me off every... Okay. Scene. 56. LL Cool J.
Tampon.
Bruce did it too. You didn't hear him. You did it right at the camera. You're like, tampon. Right at it.
Tasty beverage.
I knew you were going to do that as soon as you turned your head. God. Okay. Can't do it. Take over, damn it, I can't
Very
do it.
easily entertained.
Yes, I am.
Number
Really are.
56, LL Cool J, Mama Said Knock You Out from 1990.
Love that song.
Okay, thank you.
That track was hard right there. I've been a fan of LL since way back in the day with the radio album. In fact, back when I was going to the YMCA when I was a little one, for my birthday, Pops got me a boombox, and the first two tapes the first two tapes I had from my boombox was DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. He's the DJ, I'm the rapper.
Right.
And LL Cool J's radio.
Now, the big question is, since Dad hooks you up with a boombox, did Mom get you the red Adidas jumpsuit and the furry Kango hat?
Nah. I didn't have the Kangol, I didn't have the Adidas.
Well, then it was not a birthday.
You know.
I think I remember that boombox too.
But
You had that boombox for years.
No.
No?
It's not the one that you know, sir.
Damn.
Trust me, that boombox done got busted real quick playing radio and Rock the Bells and I Need a Beat just at the top of their volume. But LL Cool J, Mama Said Knock You Out was his big comeback song at all the people that had been dissing him over the last couple years.
Yeah.
Calling him soft.
Cool
and
Mo
everything.
D and them.
Cool Mo D made fun of somebody
Yeah.
with his senior citizen Leisure World sunglasses on and shit.
Leisure World.
I'm saying, Cool Mo D made fun of somebody.
Yes, sir.
Nigga, what you doing these days?
Bruce, tell him like it is. 55. Fiona Apple's Criminal. 1996.
I had a feeling we were going to be talking about her. That's why I tried to stop you with your, oodles of drool over Fiona until we could actually get to her.
So
Diesel, knock it off.
Yummy, Fiona Apple. I love your crazy ass. I'm telling you. Title, one of my favorite albums ever. Seriously, I'm gonna go back to my wrestling fan days.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I listened to Title, and I was never, ever the same again.
Chris Jericho there. There you go.
Chris Jericho's the shit.
That's right.
Chris Jericho, man, I miss you. I miss you so much, dude.
And it's so funny. He's only been gone like 2 years this time.
I wish you were still wrestling. I might still be watching. That's how badass you are. But,
Criminal was a great track. Of course, my favorite Fiona Apple song should come as no surprise to the man on the end here.
Not at all.
Her cover of Across the Universe that she did.
Really? Oh, come on. It was a good song.
It was a good song. Of course it's his favorite, fucker.
Just so amazing, so talented, just great pianist, great songwriter, amazing voice. And just the cover of that album, I would just sit and stare at the cover of that album for like hours. Just those eyes. Ugh. Excuse me.
54, Joan Osborne's One of Us, 1995.
I thought that was Dr. Evil that wrote that song.
I think he has a...
Bat phone.
Yeah. Not now.
Just happy I didn't do it.
Batman.
Not now.
Busy, Commissioner.
Yeah, really busy.
Leave a message on the bat phone. We'll get back to you.
The hell is he calling me for? Oh, never mind.
Y'all don't get it, but we do.
We do. Yeah. Okay, should we continue with Joan Osborne or just...
Not a whole lot to say about Joan Osborne's One of Us. It was a great song. She caught tremendous amounts of crap from the religious groups for trying to humanize God. But aside from that, unfortunately it was a one-hit wonder situation, partially because of the crap that she caught.
Right.
Just completely killed her career, but...
I know who's calling, too.
It was a good song, nonetheless.
Yeah, Joan Osborne was awesome. It really is a shame that she didn't go further. I think at some point the whole bohemian vibe with artists, I think people just weren't. I don't think they were into it. I think it got lost on a lot of people, and because of that, she didn't go any further than she did, which is a real shame, because Joan Osborne, another great singer, puts on a hell of a show. So, yeah, it kind of sucks she didn't go further.
Okay. 53, Naughty by Nature's O.P.P., 1991. You down with O.P.P? Yeah, you know me.
That song was, is, and forever always will be the shit. That song is like some of the others we talked about in other parts about how you could still put that song on at a party today and get a positive response. It's not one of those songs that people will look at the DJ and be like, what? Get that shit off of here, man. We don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
You start bumping O.P.P. and you might even get the whole crowd divided into guys and girls sides talking about, yeah, you know me when their parts come on. And big ups to KG for lifting the Jackson 5 sample of ABC. That without a doubt, that's what made the song.
Yeah, definitely. I like the song. I mean, obviously, anybody watching this or anybody who knows me knows I'm not real big on the whole hip-hop thing, but I thought it was a cool song. Really catchy beat and everything. The Tretch's delivery is just awesome. I mean, excuse me. Definitely one of, I listened to the whole album. It is definitely one of the best songs on the album. So it was a good decision for them to release that first. So yeah.
52, Sugar Ray's Fly. Don't think it was that fly in the first place because it didn't even make the charts.
Hell no.
Sugar Ray's got some catchy tracks, but that was never a favorite of mine.
Every Morning was better?
Every Morning, When It's Over.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that one.
They had a few that I did like, but Fly just for some reason never really connected with me.
And he went from a musician to hosting a game show, and then he went on to Extra or one of those shows. I mean, that's just... Oh, that was a downward spiral there. I mean...
Not really. He's still active.
Not like the music world missed his ass. Come on, Sugar Ray was a weak fucking band. They were just weak. And... Meh.
51.
Sugar Ray.
Tupac featuring Dr. Dre and Roger Troutman, California Love.
Really?
Please stop doing that.
I'm sorry, I got it stuck in my head.
Just don't.
Really?
Okay. Alright, really. Okay.
Don't.
Okay, I won't do it.
Much love for West Coast hip hop and especially Tupac, but he had virtually his entire catalog of music came out in the 90s, and this is the one.
It's a shame that that's the one representation of it, and that it's so low on the countdown.
Yeah.
That was easily one of the biggest songs of the decade, and that should be way higher than, was it 51?
51.
Yeah, that should be higher.
I completely agree. I mean,
way higher.
Brenda's Got a Baby, Keep Your Head Up, I Get Around, Dear Mama. None of those songs could have been on the countdown in place of California Love. I mean, I realized it was his first big hit after being released from jail. I mean, hell, that's how he starts his verse. Out on bail, fresh out of jail. You know, but Tupac had so many better songs, both commercially and underground, that could have been better representations of him on this countdown than California Love.
Exactly. 50. Alice in Chains, Man in the Box.
I'd applaud too, but I'm still holding my tasty beverage, so I don't want to.
Alice in Chains is, was, and always will be one of the best bands in the history of rock music.
I completely agree, and I thank you for turning them on to me, because between you and original ECW, I was able to discover this song.
It's
because
cool.
I remember watching ECW back in the days with Bruce and asking him, be like, dude, who is this that does Tommy Dreamer's song? This song is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Like, dude, that's Alice in Chains. You don't know about them? You need to fucking look them up. Where the hell have you been? You know, all Beavis and Butthead style, just bitch slapping me and shit.
Would you say, as a guitarist, that this is one of the songs you should learn to play with the opening riffs and everything like that?
Yeah. Yeah, why not? I mean, I personally, I don't think that there's anything you shouldn't learn how to play. I think you should learn how to play everything you can get your hands on. But as far as just definitive rock riffs go, yeah, Alice in Chains is definitely one of them.
And specifically 90s riffs. Like, I think if you're going to pick 3 riffs from the 90s, and I'm not a guitar player myself, but if there's 3 riffs from the 90s that I think every guitar player should learn, it's Inner Sandman, Smells Like Teen Spirit, and Man in a Box.
Okay.
Yeah, if we're going strictly from popularity, then yeah, I would agree with that.
49. Jules, Who Will Save Your Soul, 1996.
Remember when I said there's nothing you shouldn't learn how to play? I take it. No, I'm kidding.
Aww.
I'm kidding.
I love me some Jewel.
Jewel was awesome. I mean, it just popped into my head, right?
What?
Her tits?
You know what else just popped into my head, right?
What?
The interview she did with Kurt Loder when he corrected her on the proper use of casualty, and she got pissed. Like,
Kurt Loder was a fucking douchebag.
Kurt Loder is the shit. Kurt
Still
Loder is awesome.
No,
if
don't get me
Kurt
wrong.
Loder looked at an album that I released and spit on it, I would be honored that he just paid it that much attention.
Aww.
And then I'd punch him in the face.
Thank you, I was waiting for that.
But But still, like, hey, Kurt Loder held my album in his hand. He spit on it, and I slugged him. But he knows we exist, and that's I guess that's a good thing.
Is he even still with MTV News now, or is he gone?
Is there MTV News?
There's no MTV News.
MTV, what are you doing?
Kurt Loder and Serena Alchel.
Oh God, she was hot.
Allison Stewart. And Tabitha Soren.
There we go.
And Kennedy.
Kennedy!
And Duff. Wow. MTV, y'all fucking up. Daisy Fuentes.
Road trip to 1515 Broadway, New York City, and we'll occupy MTV.
Or none of them were there.
Right?
We'll bring it back. We'll bring them back.
We'll get our DeLorean and make this happen.
There you go.
There you go.
But yeah, I love Jewel. I'm glad she's on the countdown. Not sure if this is the song I would have picked, but it was her big breakout single, so.
Yeah, I would have picked I would have picked another song too, but just seeing, like you said, that was her single. Why not? You know.
48, Matchbox 20.
Downtown Julie Brown.
Oh, there we go. She even did Playboy.
There you go. Matchbox 20, 3 a.m. is number 48.
Downtown Julie.
Yeah. Matchbox 20. Here's what I have to say about Matchbox 20. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready.
I'm going to give the Ted Theodore Logan on Matchbox 20.
Okay, I'm ready to go.
Doesn't even need to say a damn thing.
And sing.
There you go. Sorry, Matchbox 20.
I ain't got shit to say about them.
That says it all.
Absolutely nothing.
Wish I could take a Matchbox to the studio that let those assholes record an album.
Right? It's like,
Nah, I'm not gonna
I cannot stand Matchbox 20, and Rob Thomas has only ever done one song as a soloist that I enjoyed, and that was more recent. That was on the Meet the Robinsons soundtrack called Little Wonders.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say
the Carlos Santana
I
one?
thought you were gonna say Carlos Santana one.
Nah. When that song came out, I tried to find an instrumental version of that song, so I didn't have to listen to fucking Rob Thomas. I could just listen to Carlos Santana play the guitar.
There you go.
Carlos Santana was a guitar god. I would fall down and worship him. I'd go to hell for it afterwards, but then I'd still do it anyway. 47, Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch, Good Vibrations. Really? 1991.
How are you going to put Marky Mark ahead of Tupac? What the hell is wrong, VH1?
What an excuse to get this guy out of his shorts, too. I mean, every time he performed that song, the girls would scream, he'd show his abs, and down came the pants. It's like, really?
And then he made Boogie Nights.
You kind of sound like you were looking forward to that.
No, I hated it. I wanted to turn the channel, but faster than I could do anything else.
But you didn't.
No, I did. I wanted to throw the control to the TV. Hated that song. Like I said,
I didn't mind the song for what it was at the time. It was bubblegummy pop hip-hop in an era of You Can't Touch This and Ice Ice Baby when that was dominating. And it was a catchy little ditty at the time. Not to be confused with P. Diddy. But hindsight 2020, I'm good.
Me too. Alrighty, moving on. Number 46, Shania Twain's You're Still the One. 1998.
We're getting the high sign from Jeff in the back here that he really likes this song.
I know he's a
Shania Twain fan, but...
To hell with what the fans say. Speak!
Before Jeff waxes philosophical here and gives his 2 cents, let me just say, as a guy that actually was a country music fan in the 90s, Shania Twain has got so many better songs that could be on the list except for this one. This was her big crossover country to pop song, just like Faith Hill did with Breathe a few years later, and now you got Carrie Underwood and Taylor Swift crossing over. But she's got so many other great songs in the 90s that I'm not a fan of this one being on the list.
I will agree with that. That was not her best, but definitely not her worst at all. That's a great love song, and I'll admit I was mushy in high school over this girl, and we had slang and whatever. But you're right. Who's Betty Boots Been Under? Any Man of Mine. Feel Like a Woman. All those songs could have definitely made the list more than this one, and they were all more country-driven songs. And
I'll even take you back to her first album that most people forget, with Dance with the One That Brought You and What Made You Say That.
True. Very true. But either way, Shania's the business.
Stat Boy approved. 45, Hootie and the Blowfishes, Only Wanna Be With You.
I just want to point out, you noticed that Bruce had nothing to say about Shania Twain.
Nothing. Anything about Hootie, or you want to move on? He tried country, and look where that got him.
More successful than he was with Hootie and the Blowfish.
He's actually doing really well as a country artist.
Seriously.
I never got into Hootie and the Blowfish. Their music just bored the living crap out of me. It still does. I'm getting sleepy just talking about them.
Take a sip of your tasty beverage.
I'll wake you up.
But yeah, I never got into them. And these guys, like, they blew up too. They were selling out arenas in the 90s. You know, and I mean,
one song.
No, they had more than one song, dude. They had Hold My Hand.
3 albums.
They had Hold My Hand, Let Her Cry, and Only Wanna Be With You. All came in succession on the album, all released in succession as singles. Only Wanna Be With You was the big one because all the cameos
they had. One of
the
most successful bands of the decade. I just never got into them. I mean, but a lot of people did. And,
personally, I loved Let Her Cry. That song was awesome to me.
Okay.
Agree to disagree, as we do often. Just
put it in the comment box.
At least Bruce is speaking more than he did on the 2000s countdown.
I'm a little less angry this time. I don't know if that's. I don't know if if the people are going to be.
Because the songs in the 2000s were like, what the fuck?
Yeah, seriously. Like music, just. I mean, between this countdown and the 2000 countdown, there was this intellectual downslide.
Seriously.
Seriously, it was like Snooki cloned herself a billion times, and they all bought music in the 2000s. So yeah, I mean, music just got fucking dumb. I mean, just horribly stupid.
Okay. 44, the Fugees with Killing Me Softly with his song.
And this is why I can't be angry with this countdown, because you have stuff like the Fugees on it. Oh, Lauryn Hill. My sweet chocolate racist Lauryn Hill. Everybody knows that girl is racist as hell, but she can sing.
You mean the sweet little girl from Sister Act 2?
Yes.
Who's she racist towards? Or wait, no, who isn't she racist towards then?
I don't really know. I just know that she is, but...
No, you just know she is.
You know what? I loved the Fugees back in the day. I wish they could, make a huge comeback and be as big as they were in 1996 when this came out, but unfortunately times and music have changed too drastically for that.
It's really unfortunate, because music needs groups like the Fugees to come back, because, if you have the Fugees from back in the day and you compare them with Lil Wayne now, seriously, Lil Wayne, just the very existence of Lil Wayne makes me support abortion. Swear to God.
Damn.
Yeah, I said it.
Wow, he's 2 for 2.
I said it. Fuck you, Lil Wayne. You no talent bastard.
Alrighty then.
Yes, I'm getting angry. Fucks.
I'll calm him down. 43, In Vogue with...
You ain't calming a motherfucker down.
Now he's getting excited for another reason. Now it's not anger, it's...
Hey, baby.
1992, My Lovin', You're Never Gonna Get It.
Oh, God.
Which one of the members of In Vogue was the hottest?
All of them.
You gotta
that's like asking a parent which one of their kids they love the most.
Sometimes you'll get a straight answer out of one. The correct answer is, I love my children equally.
You know what?
But sometimes they'll say, I love this one more than the other.
This show is no place to revisit your family history, bro. Let's just keep
Seriously.
talking about the music. Ooh. Yeah, I said it. 3 for 3, bitches. I'm in it to win it, motherfuckers. That's right.
Damn. Alright. Love In Vogue. Love that song.
In Vogue, Jesus. What's not to like? They're like Spanish language TV. Just turn down the sound and watch them. Oh, God. why aren't there women like that anymore?
Because we're in the 2010s.
Would you like a moment, Bruce? Can you tell me?
I think I would.
Yeah.
Like, can we cut for
Bathroom right there on the studio. Right there. Bathroom is right there on the studio wall. There you go. It is right there.
Oh, wow.
It's better if you think about that and you look over there. There's inspiration on the wall, too.
I was going to ask you if I could take that picture with me.
Right.
You might not want it. You might not want it back afterwards.
That's his little sister, man.
The opinions of this show are always halfway approved.
Yeah, well, if that was the case, you'd have a niece or a nephew on the way.
Oh!
I do have a niece and a nephew, by the way.
Number 42.
Exactly. I just stop those brakes faster than anything, and I just move them forward. I don't.
Number 42.
Yeah, with a big glass of what the fuck are you talking about?
Even I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Collective Soul with Shine.
From 1994. Who's Collective Soul again?
I don't even remember that song.
Me neither.
Oh, brother, let your light shine.
Yeah, okay. Fuck you for reminding me of that song. I hate that song. No, I'm kidding. I don't hate it.
I love that song. That song was so good.
Collective Soul was actually a really good band, and they should still be around. They really should.
Lord, I apologize for my horrid singing. I hope Santa still brings me some good presents.
Lump of coal. Over.
For him? Nah.
I'm gonna bring you some secrets in a songbook you no talent has.
Hey, at least I knew what the fuck song we were talking about.
Lil Wayne, you ain't got shit to worry about.
Oh!
No,
bro.
I'm kidding. I'm so kidding. I'm kidding.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Collective Soul Shine was a good song, though. I'm glad it made its way on the countdown, although I'm not sure it should be as high as it is.
Yeah, it should be lower. Definitely. There's no way the Collective Soul should have been above Alice in Chains, Tupac, and yeah, it should not have been that high.
Right. All right, the last one of this part. And we end off with the Spin Doctors with Two Princes, number 41 from 1993.
This is another really catchy rock pop song back in the day. I loved the look of the band. I liked the sound, and I wish they could have gone past the two hits that they had.
Yeah.
And the other hit being?
Little Miss Can't Be Wrong.
I like the Spin Doctors. The whole album was really good. Pocket Full of Kryptonite was an awesome album, a lot of fun to listen to. They always look so dirty though.
Yeah, they looked grungy.
They look like, yeah, they should have called themselves like Occupy Spin Doctors or something. I love your message, Occupiers, but khakis and a polo shirt and a shower goes a very long way. Just saying.
Just saying.
Well, but now they're smelling like pepper spray now. So
this is another one I'm surprised it's as high as it is.
Yeah.
Because as great a song, as catchy of a song as it was, does it deserve to be higher than...
No.
Everything else that we talked about in this part alone.
No, it doesn't. It does not deserve to be that high. As good a song, as fun a song as it was, doesn't deserve to be that high. No.
All right. We got 2 more parts left. Let us know how we're doing. Fill up those comment boxes.
We'll see you tomorrow on the next part.
Later.